Marriage communication exercises that actually work. Hey, these have been tried and proven. So I want to give these to you guys so you guys can try. I know in marriage, there are people that have many different years of marriage. Some are 1 month to 100 years. I'm just, joking, but you know what I mean. So I want to give some marriage tips, and you can apply these at every aspect of your relationship, at every point of your relationship. You can apply these because I have to be honest, sometimes we forget excuse me, to apply these things. So have you ever walked away from a conversation with your spouse and you said, that's not what I meant? Or maybe you said, you just don't understand me. Or communication is simply just about talking. It's about making sure your spouse understands your heart. And many couples love each other deeply, yet they still miss out on the important parts of communication. Communication isn't simply just talking, it's about making sure that your spouse understands your heart, right? So your spouse should be able to have an understanding when you guys walk away from communication. There should be an understanding there. Many couples love each other deeply. I mean, that's a given. You can see them, yet they still struggle because they never learn healthy communication habits. The good news is that communication is a skill, and skills can be developed. Yay! I wish I had a button that said yay, but I'll do it myself. So what I'm gonna do today is I'd like to share 5 communication exercises that can strengthen your marriage. Okay, let's go with exercise 1. I did this one in with my wife, and man, wow. Make sure you set the timer though, because it's a 5 minute exercise. So this is a 5 minute exercise. You're called the 5 minute listener. Okay. This one is the simplest and most effective of all the exercises. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes. If you don't, boy, you be there all night. Now, okay, fine. If you want to go all night, that's cool. But pace yourself, okay? So set a timer for 5 minutes. One spouse speaks, the other spouse listens. No interruptions, no correction, no defending yourself, no preparing your response while they're talking. That's the biggest thing in communication. We're always sitting on the sidelines preparing our response, but we're not really hearing what's being said. If we really heard what was being said, the response that we give wouldn't even really matter. Okay. So don't prepare your response. Your only job is to understand. When they say they're finished, say, here is what I heard you say. Then ask, did I understand you correctly? Many arguments aren't about disagreement, they're about misunderstandings. I'll say it again. Many arguments aren't about disagreements, they are about misunderstandings. Okay? So we want to make sure that our spouses have an understanding. This is marriage in the repair shop. Hey, when you go to the repair shop, you take things to the repair shop to get repaired, okay? It doesn't mean that they're demolished. It doesn't mean that they can't work ever again. It means that you're getting repaired. So this is marriage in a repair shop. So I'm giving you some repair nuggets that you can do to repair your relationship. Exercise 2, daily appreciation, okay? Negative words tend to stick with us longer than positive words. Would you agree with that? Give me a like. Give me a like if you agree. Give me an amen if you agree. Negative words tend to stick with us more than positive words do. I don't know why that is. I mean, it's just, I see that in every relationship. As I'm doing life coaching, I mean, you can hear so many negative things that the person has said, but when you ask about what did they say positive, they be like, I don't know. I can't remember. I can't recall. So negative words tend to stick longer than positive words. That's why this intentional exercise of encouragement matters, okay? Every day, tell your spouse 3 specific things you appreciate about them. Not just thanks. Instead, say thank you for making dinner after a long day. I learned that, that complimenting is one thing, but complimenting with description is a whole nother thing. So you can tell somebody, oh man, you did a great job. Okay. Then they walk away. But you can say, oh, you did a great job. You announced well, you projected well, you made great eye contact. You see how that makes the difference? That makes a huge difference. So thank you after making a long dinner. Instead, say, I appreciate how you were with the kids. Instead, say, I noticed how you were working hard for our family. Specific appreciation builds emotional security. Proverbs 16:24 says, gracious words are like a honeycomb, and a sweetness to the soul and health to the body. Okay? So we got to remember that. Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. In exercise 3, our weekly marriage check-in, basically what we're going to do is once a week set aside 20 to 30 minutes. Turn off the television, turn off the cell phones, turn off the iPads, get off of Facebook, get off of YouTube, unless you're looking at Marriage and Repair Shop. But get off of Instagram, get off of TikTok, set aside 20 to 30 minutes, okay? Sit together, ask each other 4 questions. What went well between us this week? Okay, this is a weekly checkup, y'all. It's getting intense, okay? Is there anything that hurt you this week? Anything that I did that hurt you this week? Okay. How can I love you better this coming week? 4, how can I pray for you? Wow. How powerful is that? This is sitting together, you're checking in. This is an exercise. Now, these exercises don't have to be done in any particular order because I know some of you guys are better at some than you are at others. So, whatever order you feel like you want to do them, do them. This creates a safe place for honest conversation before small issues become major problems, before you turn a mountain into a molehill. Exercise 4, use the I statement. When emotions are high, accusations usually make things worse, okay? Instead of saying you never listen, try saying I feel unheard when I'm interrupted, okay? Try saying, instead of saying you don't care, try saying I need more time with you because I miss feeling connected. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. Baby, I need more time with you because I miss feeling connected. How powerful is that? If that's what you want in your relationship, you have to say it. I put in my book, Marriage in the Repair Shop. If you haven't got the book by now, there's a book that I've written called Marriage in the Repair Shop. And basically, it's telling you that communicate what you want. There's no mental telepathy in marriage. I'm sorry. There's no mental telepathy in marriage. So you have to communicate what you want. So don't Ephesians 4:29 teaches us, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs. Speak in a way that builds bridges instead of walls. Exercise 5. This may be the best one of them all, people. I'm telling you. And this one is pray together. Okay? You don't need long prayers. Even 2 minutes can make a difference. I probably pray with my wife maybe a minute or two before she goes out the door every day. That makes a difference. Pray for your marriage. Pray for wisdom. Pray for your spouse's burdens. Put on the armor of God. Pray for unity. Pray for minds to be renewed. Pray for the safety of the Lord. Instead of seeing your spouse as the problem, we're reminded that we're partners seeking God's help together. We are partners. We are the salt of the earth. We are to, Lord, begin to show what the kingdom of marriage is like. Ecclesians 4, 9, and 12 reminds us that two are better than one. That's one of my hashtags. Two are better than one. And a three-chord strand is not easily broken. When Christ is at the center of marriages, when Christ is at the center of your marriage, it gains strength that human effect alone cannot provide. So I'm going to tell you this. When you do these topics, you probably won't see an improvement overnight, but you will hear a different melody as you begin to check in about the conversation. It improves one conversation at a time, okay? Healthy marriages aren't built through perfect people. They're built through people who choose humility, patience, forgiveness, and intentional connection. Stay tuned for more Marriage in the Repair Shop. If you like this, please drop me a comment. Please drop me a like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. We will be bringing more Marriage in the Repair Shop nuggets. Until next time, God bless you.